Howdy, folks. Today we are going to be talking about Buda, Texas. That's right, Buda, not Buddha or whatever else you were thinking. And we're going to take a look around on the map. I'm going to take you through kind of a Google Maps tour of Buda, and so you can see where it is. You know, you might not even know exactly where it is, but we'll check it out in relation to Austin and other places in Central Texas. We'll show you, where the schools are, where the neighborhoods are, where to shop, where to eat, where to have fun, all that stuff. And we're going to take you right through it here in a minute. If you've never been here before, my name is Rob Novak, your Hays County Realtor, and I'm here to bring you the best in real estate and lifestyle in Hays County, Texas. Today we're focusing on Buda so that you can get a better sense of the town and if it might be a good fit for you to buy your next home. So if you'd like to learn more about Hays County, the best way to do that is to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. Well, let's switch over to my computer and take a look. All right, everyone, here we are taking a look at Buda on the map. And these are, the official boundaries of Buda. But what I would, and most people would consider Buda, I'll outline here. I'll draw a little line. Let's see. Let's start over here at this tip. So really we would go along Windy Hill Road, maybe out 212, just over 45, and come back around kind of in here. And that's what most people would consider Buda. And you'll have Buda addresses kind of just around here in the ETJ or extraterritorial jurisdiction. So if you're not familiar with, kind of the general area that we're in right now, let's zoom out so that we can kind of get our bearings. So here is Austin, big ol' Austin, and all this stuff to do up here. So depending on where you are in Buda, I'd say like from downtown, from downtown Buda to downtown Austin should be, on an easy day, 20 minutes, maybe 25. If you got some traffic, think more between the 30 and 40 minute mark. But that's going to be like rush hour times. And the Austin airport is right over here. So it's actually really easy to get to. You can just kind of come over 45 and go up 183 right to the airport. You don't even have to go into Austin proper, really. You can kind of skirt around and get into the airport. So really easy to do there. And, if you're on the west side of Buda, and really a lot of people do this, they'll take this route up 1626 to this new 45 cutover, and then get into Austin through here on Mopac. And that's a really easy way to get to downtown as well. So you can just kind of shoot right up here and there. And if you're going up to North Austin, you can just stay on this west side to get up here into, North Austin, Walnut Creek, Tech Ridge, Palmer, and up even into kind of Round Rock as well. But easier to get to the domain that way as well. From wherever you are in Buda. But we'll go back down here into Buda proper and we'll check out kind of where we are, what we have going on. So let's go into downtown Buda, what we would consider downtown Buda first. And this is our main street right here coming through. Remember, Buda is a main street town, not a square town like most of the other towns in the area. So we've got our main street here, and this is a protected area. And we're going to make sure that Buda is going to develop economically here from a kind of local standpoint. No real chains here. There's two chains technically, but they're regional. Okay. So they're not, you're not going to find these restaurants really anywhere outside of Central Texas. So there's Garcia's, that's one chain, regional. You'll find here in Buda, Kyle, San Marcos, Lockhart, a few other spots. And then the Summer Moon Coffee, that's going to be regional all around the Austin area. But other than that, everything else is local. We've got some food trucks here around Gochi's Kitchen and Snowball's Chance over here. And then the new J Park Saloon and Standard is a new little eatery and bar. But you've got couple antique places, the Carrington, which is an event space. You can do weddings and other events there. And then you've got the Cigar Vault if you're a cigar smoker. And then also Old Main Street Station, Little Bluebird, do some shopping there. And at, where is it over here in the Mill and Grain District, Ellipsis and other boutiques down over here, Dos Olivos, the Mercantile Outfitters, all really cool places to shop. Valentina's new location here down. Stole them from Man Shack, which was pretty cool. And then you've got the skate park here, the Jackson Tyler Norris Memorial Skate Park for the kids to go rip it up on their boards and bikes and everything. So down here, this is going to be, like I said, this historic downtown. This is going to be, where your older homes are. The oldest homes in the area are really going to be right around in here in that downtown area. And that's where you're going to find those kind of vintage homes in there. We've got a couple other neighborhoods here that are a little newer. Bradfield Village and the park there. You've got Stagecoach Park, whereas the Buda Trail of Lights is every winter around Christmas time. And then we'll zoom into the Buda Amphitheater in City Park. Now, this is where the Weenie Dog races are going to be. The Margarita Salsa Festival, a new thing that's in the second year this year. The Buda Summer Musical is going to be here at the amphitheater, which is really fun. And then, of course, the Farmers Market as well. There is the splash pad and the playground area here, as well as open play basketball courts under a covered area, which is really nice right now. You can still play basketball in a covered area in Buda here, which is nice for all the basketball folks out there. But let's kind of zoom out here and show you kind of some of the residential areas. We'll go west first and take a look around in here. So we've got kind of several neighborhoods coming together right in here in this like 967, 1626 pocket. Just south of 967, east of 1626, there's the Elm Grove neighborhood, the Garlic Creek neighborhood, Cullen Country, and then Easton Park. So it's all kind of in here through here. And then this is White Oak Preserve, not Easton Park. Sorry. Easton Park's just in White Oak Preserve. So that's a newer neighborhood here. They just finished building this neighborhood recently, as well as, Garlic Creek was building up until a few years ago as well. And Creekside Park is another nice little neighborhood as well over here off 967. There is, a possibility of a neighborhood coming in this area, built by Milestone. There's, some issues there with the city, and the developer with, kind of basically how things need to go, and people worried about traffic and stuff in here. There's already a lot of traffic happening here. But this is where a new neighborhood could come in the future. We're just waiting to hear how all that's going to shake out. We'll go a little bit further here. That 967, 1626 intersection is going to be pretty important for a lot of people. Just north of 967 over here, you've got a few kind of classic Buda neighborhoods, Leisure Woods, Oxbow Trails, and Coves of Cimarron. And then down 967, this is where the Sportsplex and the YMCA are. So baseball fields, some soccer fields, and then YMCA facilities as well. And then we've got a nice little kind of bang, 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 middle, high elementary school all right in here. Since I live over in this area, then we'll be, easy to get the kid to school. Don't have to really go too far to get, between the three schools, which is nice. And then there's some more other kind of, this is where, back in here, I'm actually more in here, but, this is where Hayes Country Oaks, Elliott Ranch, Ruby Ranch down in here, actually, Ruby Ranch area here. That's going to be big lots, older homes, some newer, depending. But this is going to be really, Ruby Ranch is going to be the most expensive residential real estate in the Buda area. Elliott, and in here, not too far behind, but big, basically because it's big lots. I mean, I'm talking, 5 to 30 plus acres out here. So, and these are horse properties as well. So, if you got horses, this is where you want to look, over here in Ruby Ranch. So, but also Hayes Country Oaks, Elliott Ranch, you can have horses in there as well. But these properties are really built for that. Down in here on 1626, you've got Buck's Backyard, which is a cool place to go see some live music, hang out with friends. And then, let's jump back across 35 over to the east side. And you hear a lot of people talk about the Sunfield neighborhood. Well, I'm going to show you exactly where it is right in here. Okay. So let's draw a little kind of thing around here. This is Sunfield for now. This is the area that Sunfield's in. There's room for expansion here, as you can see, but thousands and thousands of homes, multiple amenity centers. So here's the newer one, which is the Lazy River Amenity Center in here. And then the original one is down over here, the Sunbright Activity Center. That's the original pool, playground, stuff like that. But you've got walking trails and great sidewalks all throughout this neighborhood. So if you're a walker, this is going to be great for you. You can pick so many different paths through the neighborhood. You're never going to get bored. And Sunfield Elementary just opened last year. So that's new. And then this Doral charter school, public charter, also opened as well recently. So you've got a couple of, options here if you want the charter over the public school here. So, but that's making it really convenient for everybody in this area. But there's also several other neighborhoods here in Buda as well. You got the Stonefield neighborhood, kind of in this area. They've also got a pool, Olympic-sized swimming pool, which is really cool. And you've got Green Meadows neighborhood over here, coming down south. Little America miniature horses. So if you're looking for miniature horses, this is where you want to go, to Little America. And then you've got the Shadow Creek neighborhood kind of in here. I'll circle kind of Shadow Creek-ish neighborhood. So there's kind of like right in here, Porter Country as well, and then another kind of Spanish Trails neighborhood there. But all this is kind of feels like one kind of area. Porter Country's brand new. They're really kind of starting that area build out, and a little bit here in Shadow Creek. You can still build a home, I believe. That they're wrapping up pretty soon as well. So Windy Hill, this is really going to be kind of that delineation marker between Buda and Kyle. They're going to butt up the addresses. So addresses on this side are going to be Buda. Addresses on this side are going to be Kyle. I guess it's really the zip code border right in there. So, and the Meadows of Kyle neighborhood in here. And that's going to be an older established neighborhood, not super old, but like early 2000s. And then, that's kind of going to be the southern edge, this Windy Hill. And then we're kind of back up into the rest of it. So again, we'll take a look here, Buda versus Austin. So Buda down here, really the first kind of town just south of Austin. Really easy to get over here to the airport, really easy to get up into downtown, whether you're on the east side or the west side. I mean, you can take 35. It's really not that bad depending on when you go. Rush hour, of course, is going to be crazy, but, going during the day or maybe a little bit after rush hour, if you're going to a late dinner or maybe a show or something up here, to see a band or to see a play, you can get in there pretty easily. But I would say most times a day, really this 45 to Mopac cutover is going to be pretty good. And that'll be easy to get up in to where you're going. And, if you want to get out to, kind of Driftwood, Dripping Springs, you'll just come up here in 1967 to 1826, and you can get out into Dripping Springs really easily. And then, that's pretty much most of it. In a nutshell, it's not huge, but it's got some really great features, some really great stuff to do. One thing to point out is this World War II mini golf museum up here, which is really, really fun. Little mini golf course there, and little World War II museum as well. So if you like World War II and mini golf, that's the place to go. If you like either, it's also the place to go. So it's really fun. I love going there. And this new Long Boys seafood is really great. There's a lot of really great just local eateries and shops here in Buda. So that's kind of feels like has been the focus. Of course, we do have, the chains, if you're looking for convenience, right around Cabela's. We've got, all the standards: Jersey Mike's, Chick-fil-A, Chili's, Cracker Barrel, Sonic, Jack in the Box, Whataburger, Domino's, all that stuff. But still got a few other little places in here. Here's your Walmart. Here's your H-E-B. Here's your Pet Supplies Plus. Really everything you need right in here. Cabela's Pond, catch and release. You can go fishing right there. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's Buda. And if y'all have any questions, any specific questions, go ahead and drop it down in the comments below. We'll see if we can get those addressed, but we'll take you through some of these neighborhoods in real time. Obviously, gas is expensive right now and it's hot. But we'll get out into some of these neighborhoods, show you kind of what these houses look like, what you can expect for the money. I do want to go over a few kind of market stats with you right now. Here at the time of filming, it's August 2023. The median list price right now is $432,495. The median days on market is 36 days. There are 244 listings currently active in the Buda real estate market, and 60 homes got sold in August. And one important stat to understand right now is the sales to list price ratio is still at 99%. So, you're not going to find a whole lot of discounts or deals or being able to come in and, offer much lower than list price. And I imagine most of that is going to be like, after you do your inspections, you may negotiate a slightly lower price, but expect to pay pretty much what the asking price is right now in Buda. That could change though. We'll have to see. Earlier this year it was down to like 96.5 in January. So I think that's the lowest it's been for a while. But yeah, so right now we're back up to a 99% sales to list price ratio. So, but anyway, that's Buda right now in 2023. And we'll do more in-depth videos. Like I said, we'll do some vlog tours around some neighborhoods so you can see those a little bit closer. Check out some of the local establishments as well up close, so y'all can see that as well. But anyway, if you have questions, comments, anything like that, drop a comment or reach out, text, email, phone call, or schedule some time on my calendar. But thank you all for watching. Really appreciate you tuning in, and we'll talk to you next time.